What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reaction video of a top 10 places to celebrate the 4th of July, Independence Day in America. Oh, what's today?
It might be Independence Day.
It's the Independence Day. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know this is the second video I was mentioning it, and guess what?
There's a third one too.
There's a third one we mentioned it in as well. It's not quite. It's not 4th of July related, the third one, but it's about America, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully you're enjoying the content. We're enjoying this actually. We've had a good day recording today, haven't we? Smash that like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. Top 10 places to celebrate. Interesting. Yeah, I think this is going to be places like Joe New Year's Eve.
Yes, they're going to be in America.
Oh, you never know.
You never know. Somewhere else might do a good, like St. Patrick's Day. They celebrate that.
Exactly. It might not just be America. I assume it is because it says it in America at the end, Independence Day in America. But like, I'm thinking New Year's Eve. Like London, like you say, oh, you want to go to Big Ben or whatever, probably fireworks. I'm guessing it's going to be like that. It's going to be like a main place where they do a load of fireworks. It's like, yeah, you want to celebrate here. And there's going to be 10 of them. That'd be my guess.
I reckon New York's going to be up there.
Oh, Times Square, yes. Times Square will probably be on there.
That's all I know.
Let us know your favourite place to celebrate. It may be your grandma's lounge. It may be your best mate's friends garden who you had a massive party at last year. It may be. Let us know. We want to know.
Yeah.
You
might be the parade on your local street.
Could be a parade in the local street. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Check out Patreon. The link's in the description. We would really appreciate that. You ready to get into it?
Yes.
What have we got? Top 10 places to celebrate the 4th of July. On a plane.
What is going on, everyone? Happy 4th of July. If you're watching this after the 4th of July, happy belated 4th of July, I guess. For those of you that are from another country, or those Americans that were looking at their cell phone during every minute of every American history class they ever had, the 4th of July is really called Independence Day. It is a federal holiday in the United States commemorating the signing of the Declaration of Independence of the United States on July 4th, 1776. The Continental Congress declared that the 13 American colonies were no longer subject to the monarch of Britain and were now united, free, and independent states. The fact is, it wasn't signed on the 4th of July.
Very interesting Star Spangled Banner in the background.
Oh, is that what it is?
I think so, yeah. We'll go a little bit, but it's a guitar and it's getting a little bit funky towards the end. But I think it's Star Spangled Banner.
Declared that the 13 American colonies were no longer subject to the monarch of Britain and were now united, free, and independent states. The fact is, it wasn't signed on the 4th of July, 1776. That's just the day that the document was formally dated, finalized, and adopted by the Continental Congress, which had officially voted for independence on July 2nd. Early copies of the Declaration of Independence were signed by John Hancock.
I can't unsee the music
I can't unhear it. Like, I can't focus now on what I'm focusing.
We're getting a proper history lesson.
I know, but now you've mentioned the music and I'm really focusing on the music.
And Secretary Charles Thompson, and were given to military officers and various committees for the other 54 men to sign it, and that happened on August 2nd. A few others signed at later dates, but for the most part it was done on August 2nd. Hancock signed his name again on the updated version. He also signed at top center of the signing section of the piece of paper, larger than everyone else, giving rise to the old phrase, "Put your John Hancock on it." In the United States, we celebrate Independence Day with a federal holiday, like I'd said, that traditionally includes fireworks, barbecue, and red and white striped clothing that is usually very inappropriate. For most, it is a good time. Firemen and emergency room staff hate the 4th of July because it also includes alcohol. A lot of times, far too much alcohol. Not every Independence Day celebration is the same. Some of them actually suck pretty bad. But today we're going to find out where the best ones are in my top 10 best places to celebrate 4th of July.
I want to see some good fireworks.
Yeah, I do.
I hope he shows them.
Ooh. Number 10, St. Augustine, Florida. Down in the Sunshine State, you have fireworks over the Matanzas. The Matanzas is actually Fort Matanzas, which is on the Matanzas River. It was built in 1742 by the Spanish. It was there to protect what they considered the back door of St. Augustine from the British. They didn't want the British coming in there and messing up a good time. This giant celebration includes a major firework display, a free concert, and old men in Speedos down on Matanzas Beach. Oh, man. Oh. You'll also get more fresh seafood than you need, go on a historic pub tour, and get drunk and educated at the same time. Awesome. That's a great plan right there. They have tons of history here. It is, after all, the United States' oldest city.
Okay, fair play. Right. And the fireworks.
Number 9, Disneyland, Anaheim, California. Growing up in Southern California.
Yes.
You see, this would be your dream, wouldn't it?
I'm here for that.
Yeah, you'd be there for that, wouldn't you?
I'm there.
I'm going to guess Disneyland, Florida. He's going to come on later on as well.
You seem to end up at Disneyland for holidays here or there. I can tell you, they never disappoint. When my kids were young, we were season ticket holders. We did more than a few holidays at Disneyland. Nice. Thanksgiving a couple times, and 4th of July probably about 6 times. 4th of July at Disneyland, and I'm sure Disney World, will never disappoint you either, especially if you have kids. I went once or twice even before I had kids, and it was great. What they offer year to year is a little different, and they're always changing things up, but you have the basics, great fireworks show, patriotic character meetings, you know, the characters walk around and they're wearing red, white, and blue type thing, special dining events, tons of other stuff. You won't go wrong going to Disney for 4th of July.
Maybe we'll go one day. Maybe.
Number 8, Traverse City, Michigan. Traverse City is a great Independence Day for families. Definitely one of the best in the country. They have a cherry festival that goes on right at the same time. It's complete with a pit spitting contest. They've got a parade of floats, the whole deal. You might also get an air show from the Navy's Blue Angels, which is never a bad thing. Then, of course, fireworks at 10:30. Like I said, this is one of the best 4th of July celebrations.
What do you mean, like just a little kind of wooden
like path
next to the side of it? Yeah. I guess it's a canal?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
For families. The good news is Traverse City is a good distance away from both Flint and Detroit, so that's a definite plus. Oh, and while you're there, try North Peak Brewing and have a pretzel-crusted chicken. It's phenomenal. Here's a side note to that one.
Chicken.
This place is the first place I ever got recognized as a YouTuber. I thought some dude was checking me out. He walks towards me smiling. The whole time I'm thinking, what's the nicest way to tell someone you're straight? Then he walks up and said, "Are you Briggs?" And my response was, "As long as you're not from New Jersey, Detroit, or Mississippi." And he just looked at me confused for a minute. And then we started talking.
That is a good point. We always say Briggs is brutal.
Yeah.
He takes no prisoners and he goes in on especially Mississippi.
Yeah.
So I can see why he's gone, whoa, depends on what you're asking for.
It was weird. Number 7, Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Now, this is normally where I like to call something like Portsmouth Portsmouth, just to get the locals riled up. But I'm not going to today because it's 4th of July thing. If you're in need of a New England Independence Day experience, Portsmouth is where you need to go. The classic American 4th of July is on display here every single year, because that's when 4th of July happens every single year, I imagine. Anyway, from the historical reenactments to barbecue to the old school field day you had in grade school, it's here in Portsmouth.
What
cooking,
that?
butter churning, face painting, and fireworks. It'll all happen here. If a softball game breaks out, your American 4th of July is complete in Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
Yeah, let's know about building one in the background.
Number 6, Addison, Texas. Addison, Texas is the type of place for an all-out patriotic celebration. This is the sort of place that if you aren't flying an American flag on your car or truck, they'll know you're an outsider. Addison is a suburb of Dallas, and it's known for its legendary fireworks. It has a over-the-top firework displayed called Kaboom Town that goes on for about 30 minutes. That includes a live concert, an air show, hundreds of vendors. If you have kids or a brother that did too many drugs in the 90s, they'll enjoy the carnival rides and face painting before the fireworks. So that's a good thing. Now, the weird thing is they do it on the 3rd of July for some reason. I guess because everyone's going to have the 4th of July off. So, I don't know. It's a nice little thing, but it's a nice celebration.
And I wonder if the celebrations go into the 4th of July.
Like, you mean like through midnight?
Yeah, kind of like New Year's Eve going to it. Because then I suppose everyone who's got it off today is probably working tomorrow.
Yes, maybe they do like a 4th of July and New Year's Eve kind of.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you can drink all day on the 3rd there. Maybe the fireworks go off at midnight.
Meal or something on the 4th of July.
Yeah, well, you could be covered on the 4th of July.
Yeah, but like New Year's Day, you usually have a family meal.
Nah, definitely.
Number 5, Lake Havasu, Arizona. This isn't really a family event, but if this is something that's on your radar, you're probably not at the point in your life where kids are a thing. I've been to Lake Havasu a handful of times when I was younger. It was crazy every single time. Drinking, girls almost wearing nothing, far too much sun, boats, girls wearing almost nothing, suntan lotion, more drinking, and did I say girls almost wearing nothing? And I've never been there on holiday weekends. From what I'm told, it gets even wilder during the holidays, especially 4th of July. No, Lake Havasu gets overrun with the under 30 crowd. If this is your thing, buy a boat and get ready for next year. Wear sunscreen and get a lawyer on standby. You'll need at least one of them.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Number 4, Boulder, Colorado. Boulder is always a quality Independence Day. Take in the great outdoors, live music, craft beer, great food, the annual traditions like fireworks and the 5 and 10K. I don't think a lot of people know that Boulder has a great 4th of July. They do. They have a solid beer garden, fireworks, a street fair, and then they run an actual bison through the event, like a buffalo type animal, not a dude in a suit. It's an actual bison that they
actual
run
bison.
through town. It's the mascot for the University of Boulder. But anyway,
Well, I need to
do
see
the
that.
Boulder Beer
I kinda
Trail,
wanna see it. I
Boulder
need to see
Creek,
that.
and then alpine hiking trails are less than an hour away from town.
There you go. I mean, that's all you need, isn't it? A beer garden, fireworks,
And a bison.
and a bison. Why? That is
I want to
literally
see the
all-
bison now.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster and a fantastic
I wanna see the
4th of
bison.
July. Yeah, I want to see it as well. Just going through.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, you can't link it. By the way, people, I'll quickly get this out of the way. People who post links in the comments and then I posted a link, why you deleted it. Links get deleted
can't
by
post a
YouTube.
link.
Like, sometimes they get through, but a lot of the time it pops
You
up
just
for us
send it on Discord or
and it disappears.
somewhere because they don't work.
Send us the bison money through on Discord.
Or on email because our emails are in the
Or on email.
description.
I want to see this bison. I want to see it.
I want to see it.
Number 3, South Lake Tahoe, California and Nevada. One of the best fireworks shows I've ever seen is the Lights on the Lake show at South Lake Tahoe.
Okay.
It was amazing. The good news is the drought is over in California, at least for the time being. So the lake is full and people are having fun
Oh,
again.
pretty.
My
That's good.
advice is to take a ride on one of those boats to see the fireworks shows.
Oh,
They
one
got
of
these
them
bigger
boats.
boats where they can get a whole bunch of people on there. You get to buy a ticket and you just go out on the boat, watch the fireworks from there. It just feels good to do that. It's
That'd be
hard to
pretty awesome.
explain.
Yeah, it would
It's
be.
really strange how nice it was to do that. I don't know, maybe that's why I think it was one of the best fireworks shows. It wasn't the biggest, but it was just one of the most pleasant ones I've ever seen. If
Different.
you've never been to Lake Tahoe,
pretty there.
you need to go at least once. It's an amazing place.
With the fireworks lighting up the mountain in the
Number 2,
background as well.
Bristol, Rhode Island. Bristol is the place to see America's oldest continuous 4th of July celebration.
Oh, wow.
This thing dates back to 1785. I know what you're saying. There's another city in Rhode Island besides Providence? Yes, there's a few. Bristol's right across from where my cousin's ex-wife lives, Hog Island, and stop typing. I know that was mean, but she really did live there for a while. I'm not even kidding. This isn't just a July 4th celebration. This goes on for about a month, and
Wow.
events include a concert series at Independence Park, drum corps shows, firefighters. They even have a 4th of July ball on June 21st, so technically it would be a June 21st ball, but that doesn't have the same ring as the 4th of July ball. And of course, fireworks.
sense.
With a show over Bristol Harbor on July 3rd. Again, this is another place that celebrates it on July 3rd, so everyone can have the day off on the 4th, barbecue, and
makes
have a good
sense.
time with
Yeah.
their family. They have a golf tournament, orange cart derby, vintage baseball games, tennis, carnival rides, special dinners, the Bristol Stomp and Block Dance. That's held on June 15th, so before the July 3rd thing. The Independence Road Race, half a marathon through downtown. It
You
takes
do it
place
all
on June
out.
29th, and there's also a kids' obstacle course. In
Wow.
other words, Bristol goes off for independence.
I've never
It's
done
almost
it
like
before.
Bristol has a
Pardon?
motto.
I don't think we mainly do their celebrations the day before.
They
so
do
everyone
day
gets the day
for,
off.
and also they've got a month of things. They just throw it in.
Yeah.
Why not celebrate as much as you want? You know,
Why
if
not?
it's an excuse to celebrate, why not?
Why not?
I
Let's
like
celebrate
it.
Christmas like throughout the whole of December.
I like putting decorations
Why
up,
not?
isn't it? I like it.
Anything worth doing is worth overdoing.
Number 1. Whoa.
And number 1,
Disney World?
Keystone,
No.
South Dakota.
Not New
You've probably
York.
never heard of Keystone, South Dakota. Most people haven't. I mean, it's in South Dakota, so that right there should kind of explain to you. Most people haven't heard of it. The thing is, it's where Mount Rushmore is.
Yeah.
In the Black Hills, the National Monument is a symbol of American history, which makes it the perfect place to celebrate America's birthday. I've
Yeah.
never been to this one, but from what I've seen, I saw this really neat thing on the Discovery Channel about it, and what I heard from a couple people that have been to it, it's amazing. It's
Oh,
an
wow.
amazing experience to see fireworks with Mount Rushmore in the background.
I imagine
There's
it
also a
is.
ton of other stuff to do before the fireworks, like any good 4th of July festival. You've got everything from hiking, learning about America, learning about American presidents and Native American history, to horseback riding, local wine tasting. They've got
Okay.
everything
Sounds good.
here you'd expect a good 4th of July to have. Keystone is the perfect place to be patriotic and celebrate this
That's
great
pretty
country.
cool.
If you want to experience one of the greatest 4th of Julys, Keystone is where you need to go. I plan on making this one probably before 2021. Next year or the following year, I'm going to be
Did you
here at
make
this
it?
one.
Let us know if anyone knows. Let us know if you made it. And I doubt Briggs is watching this video. But if you are Briggs, let us know. I doubt you're watching it. But you never know. You never know.
Gotta do it at least once.
That is the end of the video. Enjoy that.
Yeah, it was good. That
Unexpected.
one, I bet would be really nice.
It makes sense there. No Times Square though.
No Times Square.
Let us know in the comments if they do it. Or maybe they just do it. Maybe it's one of them, it's overcrowded, you're tight in and just not everyone's a fan of it, maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's more of a New Year's Eve thing.
Yeah, maybe it's just a bit touristy as well.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. Or maybe it's great. Maybe Briggs is just delusional. You
No.
never know. I'm not saying that 'cause I have no
it
clue.
might just be that these 10 are his opinion.
Yeah. Smash that one, guys. Smash the subscribe button. Good list. I didn't even think about Mount Rushmore and stuff like that, but it makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
American Monument, fireworks on it. That looks sick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Enjoy that?
Yeah.
Smash that button, guys. Smash the subscribe button. What's your do?
Have a fantastic day.
And we'll see you, legends, in the next one. Peace.
Mount Rushmore looks so cool.